Hello everyone, this is WT43, we teach for free. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make a finished trap beat. My friend KRK, who is also a member of WT43, has already showed on this channel how to make the trap drums, but now I'm going to be showing you how to make a fully developed trap beat, the whole thing. So, right. Let's get started. Unmapped. What is it lying for? As you can see, yeah, I've made a fully developed trap beat, all finished. Yeah, it's got all the components you need for a trap beat. First of all, you're gonna need a trap melody, yeah, which is this right here. Let me zoom in a bit. Right, the trap melody, yeah, is basically based around one chord. People who make trap music base their trap melody around one chord. So I've based my trap melody around a C minor chord, which is this chord. C, D sharp and G, yeah? But I also added in a little G sharp, yeah, at the very end. And mainly they use their whole entire melody of their trap music is based around one chord, but they tend to add another note, like an extra note in there, but it's usually based around one chord. So my melody is based around a C minor chord, yeah, which are these notes. So I just go back and forth in all different types of ways until I get a trap kind of melody, yeah. So I did this sort of pattern. Yeah, I just did that. There's loads of other melodies you can do. You can go over the actual chord like this, and then add the G sharp in, or you can go backwards on the chord. You can do that. You could like do some press the actual note starting with C, and then do a fifth up, going back to it, and then try other notes like. Anyway, there's loads of other stuff you can do, but you basically base your trap melody around a C minor chord, yeah, or around a chord that you want to work with. That's how you do the melody. So that's your melody right there. Next, you're gonna need some brass hits. It's like a hit that hits like an orchestra hit. So then when it hits, it like builds tension to your beat. They have them near enough every trap beat you hear. So you're gonna need to do that next. As you can see, it's just really simple. Just a C note. Yeah, that is the note that just plays just in the very beginning, just to give it tension and everything. And then I go from a C note, then to an A note, really quick, A sharp, and then quickly back to a C note again. So it's like, and as you can see, all the way down here, I added an extra note like a G sharp. Yeah. So if I play that to you, it's going to sound like this. Yeah, so basically that's what you always hear in trap music. They have like an orchestra hitting while the melody is playing. So you're going to need to add that next. And all of these melodies that I've all added are in the C minor scale. Yeah, so make sure you keep all your melodies in the scale, otherwise your music's going to be all out of key and it's not going to sound right. I mean, sometimes it's not the case. Sometimes you just mess around and everything and it still works, but usually it's good to just stick with a scale, otherwise your music's going to be all over the place. Next, you're going to need like a hard kick. They always have like a really hard kick in trap music. Yeah, so I just found this kick. It's already compressed and everything, all well. Got it from online. I'm not going to tell you where, but I got it. This is the kick. Anyway, yeah, that's the kick, yeah. You're going to need to have a hard kick. So get yourself a hard kick, compress it, EQ it, and do what you have to do till it starts booming, till it starts coming through and clearing the mix. Then you're going to need to get yourself a trap kind of clap. So let me solo this clap right here. Yeah, this is the kind of clap you would hear in trap music. That sort of clap. So get yourself a clap that sounds like that. Yeah. Obviously, you're going to need 808 bass after that, yeah? Yeah. Well, first of all, actually, no, you need to add the hi-hat. Hi-hats are usually, hi-hats are usually really fast in trap music. So this is the hi-hat. I've combined 2 hi-hats together to get this sound. Let me play you the hi-hat pattern. Yeah, it's like that. They usually do really fast hi-hat patterns. I mean, I'm not the creator of trap music. I don't really make it much, but that's what they usually do for the hi-hat patterns. I got right here a synth build-up with just the C note going up and then coming down. So that goes. Yeah, it goes up when the drop's about to hit, so it gives it more tension. So if I play it, yeah, you'll notice, and but I'll play it a bit later. This is like a sound effect they tend to use a lot in trap music. It's like it's rising and everything like this. They use them to use that a lot in trap music. So get yourself a sound effect just for the drop, and they also use like a cut off sound effect, kind of like it's slowed down, like it's kind of you're gonna need it to have like a sound effect like this in trap music, like maybe for the drop like this, and then when that plays, the beat jumps in, and you know, it just gives it more originality. I mean, actually not originality because everyone uses that, but it just makes the beat sound more interesting. And then obviously a crash, you're gonna need that for the drop. This is all basic stuff you should be adding on your beats anyway. Yeah, this is the crash. When I said you need a kick, you're going to need an 808 bass playing at the same time your kick plays, yeah? These are the notes for my 808. I haven't used an actual 808 sound. I've used a sine bass because it's just way too long and I can't be bothered with sampling. So I'll just use a sine bass and pretend it's an 808 bass. I mean, near enough sounds the same anyway, so... I mean, the notes I used were... Let me just play the sine bass for you. Yeah, basically it's just each time a bass note hits, the kick is playing on exactly the same time when the bass note hits. Yeah, so it makes everything easier to mix because everything's hitting on the same bar and everything, and it all works well with each other. So that's what they do a lot in trap music. The kick always hits the exact same time as the 808 bass. So that's basically everything you need and how to make it, really. So you're going to need a melody that you base around a chord, yeah? So keep messing around with a chord until you find a melody with it, yeah? Then you're going to need some orchestra hits, like it could be like very simple, like one note at a time and then goes to a different note, but that's going to use to build tension on your beat and use to, you know, make your beat a bit more interesting. Then you're going to need like good kick and a good clap and a good hi-hat, yeah, for your drums, because I've heard so many trap beats and their drums are so weak, man, it's unreal. But yeah, that's what you're going to need. And then you're going to need a build-up, like sound effects, and sound effects for the drop and crashes and everything. You're going to need everything for it. So this is basically near enough all you need. Down here I've got some other stuff, like chords and stuff like that. Now what's this? Let me just play this. Actually, where the hell's the chord? That's the brass here. That's not the chord. Oh, here's the chord. Then you're going to need like chords, like maybe in your track like this. Yeah, that's just basically keeps like tapping the C minor chord, just like a sort of rhythm where it's kind of slow, and then add maybe like an extra note in the chord, like so it's got C It's got C minor chord still, but just with an extra G sharp instead of the G. Just at the very end. So you're going to need a melody, some brass hits, like orchestra hits, good drums, and maybe some chords, like to spice things up a bit. And an 808 bass as well. That's what you're going to need. So all that stuff and you should be good to go. Let me play the whole beat for you. Let me just put, yeah, let's go. Anyway, that's you get the picture of the stuff that you need. This is WT43. Make sure to stay locked into all the other tutorials online. And if you've got maybe, well, that's my phone ringing. I'm gonna have to go now. But if you've got any ideas or tutorials, just let us know, and you know, we'll post them on our WT43 channel. Thank you for your time, and hope you learned something from this tutorial. See you soon.